In March last year, I worked remotely from Bali for a week, and this is day 6 of my Bali travelog. Saturday morning, I grabbed a bike and headed to a group sound healing session in Udara Bali, something I had been looking forward to all week. I checked in on their first floor reception. I was given a badge, then led through the restaurant and a small courtyard before being led into the building where the sound healing session took place. Inside of the building felt almost like a cave filled with stone structures and shell-like designs. After climbing up 3 or 4 floors, we arrived at a platform where we were greeted with a glass of lemon tea while waiting for the rest of the group to arrive. Once everyone was there, we were led 1 floor up, where the facilitators gave us a quick rundown of the session before serving us a cup of local cocoa. The cocoa was so thick, with a slightly salty taste. After that, we crawled through a narrow passageway into the sound healing room, which they call the Quantum Sound Dome. Once the session began, the facilitators used a variety of instruments, including artisan gongs and singing bowls, along with layered sound effects like ocean waves and ethereal ambient music. The whole experience left me feeling so deeply relaxed and completely pampered. I hadn't felt that cared for since I was a baby. By the end of the session, I even heard someone nearby loudly snoring. After the session, we were allowed to stay for a few more minutes to rest or take photos before crawling back out through the same tunnel. The ceiling of the tunnel was very low, and little bells were hung overhead to remind people not to bump their heads. The entire experience ran from 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., while the actual sound healing portion lasted around 40 minutes. Afterwards, I grabbed some lunch at the restaurant back to where we came in, and a few moments later, it started to pour.
Okay, I'm speaking like that.
Everyone rushed to the other side of the restaurant to avoid getting drenched. And I think this would be a good place to wrap up this video. If you'd like to see my final 24 hours in Bali before boarding the airplane back to China, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.